Alrighty, welcome back. Another episode of the Over Under Podcast, our Sunday fantasy focus edition. Got myself, Aaron Steyer, Jon Sherman, and the Wizard, Greg Kinn, on the ones and twos, baby. Before we start, like, comment, share this video. And while you're at it, go follow us on Instagram at the over.underpod, our Facebook page, over/underpodcast, and our Twitter as well, at the over_underpod. That's the best way to see all of our picks, our mortal locks, our parlays, anything like that, and just most in general, us talking shit to each other.
Absolutely.
And on there, too, you can comment for our studio side bet, our punishments. Obviously, with the playoffs going on, it's hard to do that, but we're going to start getting that back up with basketball.
Yep.
And also, go join our new Facebook group.
Yeah.
Our picks group.
Yeah.
So we got a picks group on there, posting winners, posting losers. Excuse me. And that's got you can use any sports book you want, but we want you to use Betfred Sportsbook just because they are simply the best sports book and all. But Steyer, you got a little bit of something to say, man.
Yeah, also on Facebook, you can go to our page and find the most recent little, we share a GoFundMe fundraiser for Corey Banks. Dipping some of that for fun gambling money today and help a family that's hugely overwhelmed with unexpected medical expenses, please. Corey is an inspiration and role model to hundreds of young athletes in our area. John and I can both vouch for that, as we both coached with him down at the AMVET Browns. Corey's an incredible father to his two children and one hell of a golfer, I have to add.
Yeah.
Dude can hit it long, that's for sure. So if you can please help with a donation, please do, man. And if you don't, just send thoughts and prayers, because Banks needs it right now, man. He's a good dude. So moving on from that.
I was going to say, I'll see if I can put the link in the comments here.
Yeah,
for
please
you guys.
Beautiful.
do. Yeah,
Thank you,
please
Greg.
do. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, please donate a little bit to that, man. Any little bit helps.
Mm-hmm. No doubt about that. But moving on to that, if you haven't yet, you need to check out the usgambler.com. They got a bunch of daily fantasy stuff, picks, anything you can think of in the sports world through all sports, tips, tricks, articles. They have that on their website. It's untouchable. They also pretty much work with any sports book available, and they hooked us up with a link for all of them, and we'll get that posted on our pages and whatnot. You might have already seen it. If you may have used all your free play from, the big sports books, DraftKings, FanDuel, all those.
You thought we were done?
Oh, buddy.
We
got you hooked up with more free play to come. We got you Bet365, Tipico Sportsbook, Bet Rivers, BetMGM.
Yep.
What's the last one I'm thinking of?
There's one more.
Bet Rivers, BetMGM, Bet365, Tipico.
It's slipping me.
Slipping me too.
There's 6 of them, nonetheless. You can, go bring it up.
Yep. Let me find it real quick.
Nonetheless, we're not just offering Betfred. It's still going to be the one we want you to sign up for the most. But once you are already signed up with Betfred Sportsbook, we got more to offer for you. And all of these have great promos.
Buddy, it's got it all. Why can't I find it right now? Hold on. Where's old Jason Dietz at? Where is he at? Where are you at, Jason? There he is.
There he is.
Alrighty. So it's got Betfred. Yeah, but it's got Betfred, Bet365, Tipico Sportsbook, Bet Rivers Sportsbook, and BetMGM on there. All with different sorts of free play and stuff like that.
Yep. Take advantage of them all, please.
Exactly. And we'll be posting our link to all of those so you can sign up and get some more free play and keep on playing, baby.
And we're still... It's just getting started.
Oh, buddy.
It's just getting started.
It's just getting going. But last night, UFC 283. What a card. The last 2 fights.
Yeah. Those were bangers. I mean, really the last 3. The whole main card. Like
Gilbert Burns is a dog,
The
bro.
Johnny Walker fight was pretty electric. That was
Those
a cool
hammer
little
fists.
knockout. Yeah, I mean, vicious.
On one leg.
The worm afterwards was a little uncomfortable. And I was like,
Can't stand the dude. Great fighter. Can't stand the
could have
dude.
went without that. But... And then Jessica Andrade, yeah, man, she just
beat the piss out of Lauren Murphy.
Lauren Murphy just used her as a punching bag, man. Her face looked so bad after. I
it
felt
was
so
not
bad.
good.
Oh. And then that went into the was that
Gilbert Burns, Neil
Gilbert
Magny,
Burns. That was no
Gilbert
match.
Burns is...
Gilbert said, "Colby Covington, I'm
Colby
coming for you."
Colby Covington, I'm coming for you.
But they said Colby's not gonna fight until
not from that George Masvidal. He might have brain damage.
He's got brain damage from Jorge jumping him or whatever.
Yeah, sucker punching him.
Yeah, so they said that he can't fight because they don't want to further damage that because there's lawsuit stuff going on there.
Yep.
So stupid stuff. Colby's a bitch nonetheless. I'm
Yep.
still team Masvidal all the way.
And then you got Brandon Moreno, Davison Figueiredo.
That was a banger, man.
Moreno.
We don't need to see it anymore.
No.
Moreno is him.
Yeah, Moreno just and Figueiredo announced he's going up to
He
135.
can't beat him. What else is he gonna do?
Which-
So that's the fourth time they fought.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's gonna go get beat up by Sugar.
I
I think
don't-
Sugar's got the work for him. I do.
I don't know if that's a fight to be made though.
That's
'Cause I think
the weight class he's going to.
I know, but I think Figueiredo's got to work him because
Without a doubt, you're not just gonna walk in and fight the number 2 contender. No, but I'm saying
No, I
say
would
Sugar
look-
lands the Aljo.
I don't know. He could get the benefit of the doubt. Even jumping up, he's gonna.
What would have to happen is Sugar's next fight's either gonna be he's gonna land the Aljo's gonna drop out and he's gonna get the intern title belt fight, or he's gonna get Henry Cejudo. It's gonna be one of those two. And if he were to lose that fight, I think that's when him and Figueiredo could actually.
Yeah. Now, as an MMA fan, I want to see Aljo versus Henry so bad.
That's a true. Yeah,
That is a straight banger of a fight.
that's an absolute. Yeah.
Because both those
Two
guys,
MMA legends, man. Two
dude,
MMA legends.
and they do the thing that they are best at is the ground game, and they are probably two of the best ever in the weight class out at
Probably,
the
yeah.
grappling and the that
Henry
would just,
for sure. Aljo's definitely not far behind.
No, and the thing about him is once they get on you, you're not getting them off for that round.
No.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
it's-
Moreno won me some cash flow with that. Well, it was a 2-fight parlay with that in the main event that we'll get into. But yeah, Figueiredo's eyes was closed shut.
Yeah,
and TKO.
Everybody was saying it was a bad punch, but he hit him with a knuckle
It
on
was
his thumb.
clean as clean could be, man.
Yeah,
clean as clean.
Hand
could be.
wasn't open.
If
Everybody's
anybody was,
saying the
if
right
anyone
hand-
was dirty, it was Figueiredo when he was that heel kick. The heel kick
when they
to
were
the
both
dome.
laying down.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Brandon even went to the ref and was like, "The heck, and let him go, but whatever." But then the main event went down.
Oh my God,
The
Jamal
light
Hill.
heavyweight belt was decided, and Jamel Hill from Grand Rapids, Michigan, is an absolute issue.
Yeah,
He
Glover
is a
Teixeira.
bad dude.
Glover Teixeira looked like a zombie out there, just kept going. Bro.
I didn't
insane.
get my first round knockout that I said on Wednesday night, but that thing went the distance.
Yeah,
I
that's what
couldn't
I'm saying.
believe
Glover
Glover-
just kept going forward. Bro.
It should have been stopped around early. But every time you thought Glover was done, he just hit him back with a flurry,
Dude.
Like it was like, wow, man.
It was absolutely insane.
It looked like he had part of the female anatomy
Yeah,
hanging from his
he had
eyebrow.
a fucking vagina on his fucking eyebrow, bro.
You
That
said
shit
it,
was
yeah.
insane. But I just saw a stat up on ESPN. Jamal Hill's the first UFC champion to be signed from the Dana White Contender
Yes,
Series.
I said that last night.
No, he's first champion.
First champion out
First
of the
champion
Contender
from
Series.
Dana-
Yeah,
yeah, Dana
he
White
was the
Contender.
number 7th ranked light heavyweight coming
Yeah.
into that. That's crazy,
Crazy.
dude.
Hey,
Now,
it's making the most of your
But
opportunity.
what's
Yuri
the?
Prohaska.
Did you see his
he's
message?
Fucking different.
He
bro.
put a video up. Oh, dude, I wish I would have been prepared and sent this to Greg to have it played. It was him and just like in the snowy.
Yeah, somewhere. He's from fucking Georgia, I think. Georgia, the country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the country.
The country,
It-
Georgia.
it was snowing. He was out there in a t-shirt and he just said,
Where's this posted at? Do you know?
I think on the UFC's Instagram.
"Yeah,
It's crazy, but yeah. I mean, the only fights to be made in the light heavyweight division, which is somehow now a weak division, in my opinion, is got to be Jamal Hill versus Yuri Prohaska because Yuri
Absolutely.
is a savage, bro. That dude is a mother trucker.
yeah, here it is."
Like, I just...
Congratulations. I'm coming.
I think I see it here. You
Hell
say
Oh,
yeah.
Greggy's got it?
Yeah, dude,
I'll see if I can pull it up here real quick.
It
You say-
actually gave me a little bit of chills and I was scared for
Yeah.
my life and he wasn't
That
even
is
talking to me.
terrifying. Especially because Yuri is a freakishly gigantic human being, and then he's got no hair but that long ass like rat tail ponytail
shit,
thing.
dude. But he's scary.
He is
Here it
terrifying.
is. Here it is.
Yeah, let's see if we can.
Fat face.
I'll chop it down here for us.
He's got his hair growing out now a little
Mm-hmm.
bit.
Bring it down.
Because usually that shit's like Mr. Clean Bald. Look at Greggy with the editing.
Yeah, we're just gonna play it here. All right.
Oh yeah, baby.
Congratulations. I'm coming. I'm coming!
That's some Viking blood in that DNA.
Congratulations.
That's awesome, dude. That scared the crap out of me.
That was terrifying.
I'm telling you. So Jamal Hill better be ready. I'm
Yeah.
telling you what, he better hit the fight camp hard because that's who's coming for him. He wants his belt back.
Yeah, Jamal.
And he
Hill-
only lost it due to injury. He didn't lose it due to getting beat.
No, he had to forfeit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to forfeit the belt. So it's not like Yuri got beat to get rid of it. He had to give that thing up because he couldn't. Because he was supposed to fight Glover, and Jamal Hill was the fill-in, which is just absolutely crazy. But yeah, February 11th, so like 2 weeks away, is pound for pound number one on the line. Islam Makhachev,
I cannot
Alexander Volkanovski. Just an absolute banger of a fight.
That's gonna go down as an all-time fight, I think, by the
Yeah.
end of it.
Rest of the card's kind of sus.
Islam's finally got himself a top-tier competitor, and I can't wait to see that one go down, man.
Well, I mean, he fought Charles Oliveira last time and just ragdolled him, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
Charles is a good top-tier competitor,
But
and he made him look
Volkanovski-
like he wasn't.
Volkanovski's the number
Different.
one pound for pound fighter in the world for a
Yes.
reason, bro.
Yes.
And the thing about it is, if you're crazy enough to go up weight to fight Islam Makhachev, bro, you are a psychopath.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A psychopath. But yeah, UFC little recap. Let's talk about the American Express Tour update.
Let's do it.
Got a little top 10. We're gonna read them off for you. And obviously today's the last round.
Yep,
so
going into the fourth round today. We got
Dyer's got
T-Time.
his red on for Sundays.
You already know, Tiger Red, Sunday Red, baby. Tee-off started about 12:30, and then the top tier guys, final tee-offs are about 1:45 today. But first place, we got two guys tied at 23 under.
Crazy.
Davis Thompson from the U.S. and John Rahm. So, I mean, John Rahm's already got one win under his belt. So, be careful for him.
Just
Then
won the
I'll say
Sony
he was
tournament
leading.
last week.
Rom was leading after what, day one?
tied for the lead, yeah.
Tied for the lead, yeah.
10
He's
under,
been
yeah.
he's been top one or two the entire time.
And then in third place, a big come up yesterday, Christian Bezuidenhout. You say that.
I had announced the one kid's name from Upper last night 1,000 times. I felt so bad.
He's 19 under now, so he's 4 shots back from the lead in third place, but he shot a 62 yesterday, man. 62.
I'll take a fucking 82 any day.
So then JT Poston is also tied with him at third at 19 under as well. And then tied for fifth, we got 3 heads there. We got Taylor Montgomery, who's a young cat on the come up, top 5 every week so far. Let's see if he can make a move today. Sam Burns and Tom Kim, all 3 at 18 under. And then Harry Higgs as well, actually. There's 4 of them tied at 5th. And then we go down to who's tied at 9th. There's 3 of them. We got Scotty Scheffler, the man, at 7 under.
Scotty Tuhati.
Robbie Shelton, Chris Kirk, and Patton Kazir, all at 17 under. And I'd be surprised if you see anyone else 17 under or worse that compete today.
Yeah, it's
Because then you're talking making up close to 10 strokes.
that's a lot. And that's like you making up 10 strokes and the top guys.
Yeah,
par in every
those
hole.
15 under guys that are in like 16th to 20th, they're literally 8 strokes back. And you think John Rahm?
I mean, you would need some Eagles.
you need John
a
Rahm to
hole in
bogey
one.
the front 9.
Yeah, you would need some. You would need some crazy. You need a
So-
hole in one, couple Eagles, and then birdie every hole.
Sung J M, Dylan Wu, I think that's like the cutoff there at
Yeah.
17 under. Those are like the last guys. I mean, Xander Schauffele's sitting there at 15 under, and you never know, but like I said,
Yeah.
8 strokes is a lot, man.
Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot of work to do.
So
A lot of work to do.
the only one that's got any from the Wednesday night picks that's got something in the running here is Dalton Sleeper is JT Poston, who's tied for 3rd right now. So very well in the running.
Yeah.
And his sleeper won last week. So D Money's hot with the golf stuff right now, man. Pay attention to that. And his favorite to win was Scotty Scheffler, who's tied 9th. So pay attention to those guys. See if D Money hits another one this week. But then following off the golf, I got a little college hoop.
basketball.
Little college hoop weekend recap, a real quick one, man. A lot of top 25 action, some stuff that happened. So yesterday, number 14 TCU defeated number 2 Kansas, 83 to
Bad,
60.
bro. Kansas looked
Absolutely
down bad.
dog walked them, man. It was crazy to see that. But Kansas has went through a gauntlet of a schedule. That whole Big 12 is a gauntlet of a schedule
It's
in
crazy.
itself. But the last
Absolutely
week they've had
nuts.
Kansas State, Iowa State, and now TCU. Literally all 3 top 15 teams in the country. So, I
Crazy.
mean,
And they're 1-2 against him, right?
yeah. And
Yes.
TCU, almost 0-3. The one they got was a 2-point win. And then next game, number 11 Arizona, who's been a top 5 team all year, got upset last week, so they fell out of the top 10, but they came back with a vicious comeback and beat number 5 UCLA 58-52.
Yeah.
So I think you can
McCronin's
expect
squad
Arizona
wasn't looking hot.
comfortably back in the top 10 come ranking time Monday at noon.
Potentially top 5.
Potentially. I think you could see UCLA and Arizona legitimately just swap spots from 5 to 11 after that. So we'll see how it goes, see what they do with that. And then another one I got Duke. Duke on the come up here, unranked,
Bro.
but they defeated number 17 Red Hot Miami.
Was sick about this game.
68-66, man. So they squeaked one out on the road, I do believe. So
I think Duke's undefeated on the road as well this year.
they're a road team.
I live
Stay
bet
away from
them.
them when they're playing in front of the Dukies.
I
but-
was watching them live. Bet365 signed up with US Gambler. Had my $200 on free play. Put some money on Duke minus 2.5 plus 100 odds. Win by fucking 2. I was sick about it.
I hammered the under and it hit very
Sick
comfortably.
about
I was pumped about that. That wraps up my little quick college basketball recap. So how about our little player prop parlay that we all
baby.
put together for us? Since best and worst matchups kind of chalk. since there's
Anybody's hit
literally
last week?
2 games, I don't believe.
Nobody hit.
Wait,
No.
did I think I might have.
Hit?
I think mine from Sunday. I think mine might have. Go over yours first.
Going to mine for this week. All
Yes.
right. It's a long one. Y'all stay with me here. So first leg here is a Stephon Diggs anytime touchdown. Give me that. No touchdown last week. I think he comes out with one this week. Number 2 leg is Jamar Chase anytime touchdown. I mean, it's Burrow's guy. It's no secret. Playoff time. Chase finds the end zone. Leg 3 and leg 4, sticking with the same guys. I need Diggs to give me 75 or more yards. I think he can do that. I think he can. Number 4 is Chase, 80 or more yards. So need a Diggs and Chase game today. I need the number 1 receivers to flourish today. And then going into the quarterbacks, the guys that are going to get it to him. Burrow, 2 or more passing touchdowns. And then Allen, 2 or more passing touchdowns. That's leg 5 and 6 for me. Then leg 7 and leg 8, Allen, 230 plus passing yards. And Burrow, 240 plus passing yards.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then leg 9, I teased the point total down a little bit, and I said over 44.5 for leg 9. So plus 1,000 is the odds on this 9-legger. It's 10 to win 100.
And I did hit my player prop last week. Mine was the Josh Allen over passing yards, over attempts, over completions,
Bang, bang,
over
bang.
touchdowns, and the Skylar Thompson
So that's,
interception.
you see the man to follow. He hit last week.
And I got another one cooked up this week. Mine's Bengals plus 7.5 adjusted line. Bills over 19.5 team total. Stephon Diggs anytime touchdown
Give me
score.
that.
Jamar Chase anytime
me
touchdown
that.
score. Over 5.5 touchdowns combined. Over 2.5 field goals combined.
Ooh.
10 to win, 160.
6 touchdowns.
Yes.
That's a lot, bro.
I mean, you got 4 with just your quarterback, so it's not
Yeah.
terrible. just honestly, one more from either side. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love the over.
I love it. It's just the thing about it is, it's too.
Elite
Yeah,
offenses.
it's the two- it's the
top
two-
tier.
yeah.
I mean, Patty's the only one that's better. If he
You
is.
could make the thing about those top 3 quarterbacks.
Those are the 3. Those are the 3.
You can put them in any sort of which way you want. I'm not going to argue which way you put them.
No.
Not going to argue
Patty's
it
just
at all.
got the resume. That's it.
Yeah, he's really just got the ring, and that's it.
The resume. That's
I mean,
it.
the
Yeah.
resume is pretty damn good, and he's got the best tight end in the league.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not going to argue if you go Josh, if you go Joe, Josh, Patty, if you go Josh, Patty, Joe. I don't care how you put them, but those are the top 3 guys.
John's is short and sweet and juicy. Let's get into that.
It's a good
I
one.
like the second leg.
So I got Cincinnati money line. I think it's at 6 points, so it's some nice juice to start it with. But then a Singletary anytime touchdown.
That's
Like,
interesting.
whether-
That's interesting. Over James Cook.
James Cook got it last week.
Yeah, he had it last week, which actually does make me like Singletary for this week.
And that was part of it because I was looking at Cook, but I'm just like, honestly, I like Singletary this week. Like this matchup, like it just screams Singletary gets that touchdown. But
I'm
then
addicted to Samaje Perine anytime touchdown. It's paid so many times. Bro.
But then I absolutely love Higgins to get a touchdown in this game.
Yeah, I like Higgins too.
Like, and it's only a 3-legger, but it's plus 1,700.
Sheesh.
So
Sheesh.
$10 gets you 170.
Yeah, so I got
God.
9 to win 100, but they're all, I feel like, pretty surefire things. But you can shorten it up to 3.
John's going short and
If
sweet.
you think the Bengals are going to win, this is the way to go.
Yeah.
I don't like it money line. I don't. But
Money line's a scary part.
that's me.
But you know there's going to be an upset this weekend.
Yeah, and it's not going to be in San Francisco.
Oh, and you thought we were done with the parlays? Hell no.
Nope.
Parlay King segment as we give off on our Wednesdays, between us 3 plus Dalton. First one to hit is our Parlay King. They will reign Parlay King until
John's in it,
another
too.
one hits. Yeah, I said us 3 plus
Oh.
Dalton. Mine was alive until the Giants. The Giants. So I had the Jags Chiefs under, that hit. I had Brandon Moreno winning, that hit. I had Sahith Theegala defeating Ricky Fowler round 1 head-to-head, that hit.
That was a little sweat.
Yep. So Giants plus 7.5. That's what did it for me. That's us. Yeah, I'm just not realizing it. Joey's hit that lost early. That
Yeah.
lost real early. It was the Michigan.
Dude.
The Michigan, the dirty money
Yeah,
leg.
well, we discussed this a little bit yesterday.
Literally, bro. So I talked about the Michigan Penn State wrestling matchup and talked about there wasn't any crazy like pins or anything like that. That really blew the score up. Just 2 top 10 guys from Michigan. No, 2 top 7 guys from Michigan.
No, the one was ranked 10th.
I think what's
other
his
one was
name?
5th.
Yeah, Amin was 5th, and then I can't think of the fucking white kid's name. Can't think of his name, but they both lost of dudes ranked outside the top 15. And it was just a backbreaker because those are 2 matches I needed for that fight or for that match. But it was a great duel. It's really just opened my eyes that I thought Michigan was a little bit closer than I thought they were because Penn State is number 1, Michigan's number 3, but Penn State and Iowa are just
They're just
hands and head over
They're
everybody
different.
else in the
Yeah.
country.
They're different.
And then, dude, we got that matchup Friday night. Penn State, Iowa at
yes,
Penn State.
banger, huh?
That is-
You might have me tuned in for that.
There is going to be, I think it's like 3 or 4 top 5 matchups in that.
Yep.
Nationally ranked dudes.
Sight
yeah.
calling a basketball game,
Yeah.
but after.
Dude,
I want to say, Steyer, this could turn you on the wrestling match.
I think it starts at 8 o'clock.
Okay,
I think it starts at
I
8
dig
o'clock.
that. I'll get into it.
But it is just it's absolutely loaded. And then obviously, you have Spencer Lee who pinned the number. So he's ranked number 1. He pinned the number 2 ranked guy in 1:30 last week. Then pinned the number 3 ranked guy in 38 seconds last week.
Phew.
He is an absolute
Yeah, I
savage.
saw some highlights of that cat. He looked vicious.
Yeah, he's the dude that won NCAA's 2 years ago on had 2 torn ACLs in both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And said, what did he say? Complaining's for wusses.
Because I remember because of LeBron, like, meme was in
Yeah.
there where he's like crying because
Yeah, which is too. That's just I can't. Somebody that's had an ACL surgery, having both knees just shredded like that, and then wrestling in NCAA's
and
is
winning a national title, like it's
and not
insane.
surrendering a single point.
Yeah,
Not surrendering. That's just.
it was a perfect run.
Okay, I'm gonna get off the wrestling because I could talk about that for hours, but that is what it is. Dalton's parlay cashed Wednesday night live. The Charlotte Houston over 236.5. Dallas -2 hit for him, and then the Lakers money line versus Sacramento.
That's his dagger.
Busted him. LeBron fucked him. The Lakers screwed him. The Kings beat the Lakers. And John, talk about yours real quick, because you are you are not allowed.
He lost with our double up challenge.
No,
He lost when that lost because everyone wanted the gosh dang over.
so I'm pretty sure. And the crazy part is, I'm pretty sure I lost with the first one because that game went into overtime, and Ottawa won that game.
Oh, okay.
But I had
They might have played the next night when I looked up.
Yeah, they
that
won the
score.
next night.
Okay.
Yeah, so Pittsburgh. I had Pittsburgh money line against Ottawa. They lost in overtime.
NHL talk.
Yeah. Kansas City to cover the 8.5 points. Jacksonville kicked the field goal with like 30 seconds left to cover that one. Had the Giants and Eagles over.
0 for 3.
Only one team showed up. And then I got Cincinnati's money line, which I'm sure that's probably not going to be any good either.
Listen, y'all, that might be a trend right there. Cincy money line might be a stay the away. Sounds like
Impressive.
John's destined to go 0 for 4.
And then Fisky
Saquon anytime, already died. That's
busted.
dead. That's
Casey
dead.
over 51. I think Evan Ingram finished with only like 45 yards or something
Yeah.
like that. But that is just sickening to see.
But our Super Bowl matchup predictions are all still alive as of this
Everybody's
morning.
still
But
alive.
there's somebody that's going to fall off today because I have the Bills versus the 49ers both in action today. That is plus 800 if that matchup is to happen. My champ is the Bills. Bills Mafia, rise up.
Yep, and I got Bengals, Eagles. Everybody's on this fucking 49ers train. You saw what happened to Daniel Jones when he went to Lincoln Financial.
Got a little extra incentive to root for the 49ers now with the Corey Banks situation. I can't lie. He's a diehard 49ers
Oh,
fan.
God, yeah.
Kind of got me pulling for him a little bit extra now. I already had him in the Super
Well,
Bowl.
that's cool till next week.
I had him in the
But next week it's fly, Eagles, fly.
That's just where my rooting interest kind of went now.
Yeah,
Bengals, Eagles, plus 1,200. Bengals to win it, baby. Bringing it back to Ohio.
That's what I got as well. But I think you look at the Eagles right now. With Hurts coming back, he got some playing time week 18.
I try to tell everybody.
Then he got a week of rest.
Try to tell everybody.
And he's
Knocked off the
healthy.
rust. Got to relax, rest a little bit.
Everyone just acknowledge the TV right now and look at the GOAT.
Yeah,
Look at the GOAT. Win a
Not
U.S.
even
Open on a torn ACL, please.
that's a broken leg, not a torn ACL.
Yeah, that's when he had a fractured leg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Still, broken leg. Won the U.S. Open. All right, moving on. Legendary stuff.
But yeah, the Eagles. Everybody want to talk about how great the Giants did last week against the Vikings, and then you saw the D line of the Philadelphia Eagles just absolutely dominate that entire game.
And I'll say this: the Giants greatly overachieved this year. Like greatly overachieved.
I'm saying that because Steyer was all over Giants money line.
No, I'm saying what ESPN's doing
Oh.
right now is absolutely fucked. They're comparing the MJ flu game, they're comparing
Oh,
the Tiger
yeah.
Woods U.S. Open win with a broken leg to Jalen Hurts' shoulder
Oh, wait
sprain
till- wait till
yesterday
you see the
and
next
Patty Mahomes' ankle
Rolled
sprain.
ankle.
Are we serious? They are not them. Patty and Hurts are
I mean,
not
that's-
Tiger and MJ. I'm just going to say it. They're not.
No, that should not be in the same sentence.
I was saying, where's Leftwich?
Yeah, no
They're-
shit.
He's not them. No.
They put the Kurt Schilling
MJ,
game 7.
Those
with the
three. It's
messed
Kurt.
up ankle.
Kurt Schilling's fine up there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Kurt, MJ, Tiger, end the list.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What are
put
they
these two guys.
doing, man?
They're just looking for clicks out here.
Goodness
Yeah, well, that's all. That's
gracious.
all it is. It's
Oh, it turned my stomach out. Ugh.
All right, let's get into our pick standings though.
All right, so I went 8-8 last. Okay, did not go 8-8 last week. We didn't have that many games. Delete that part. But
The records are right, I believe. Hold on.
go check if the record's right before I start spewing off. Go to Wednesday's show.
The 18th.
We might have copy and pasted the wrong week here.
Yep.
I put you in charge of it, and this is what happens. I noticed you.
You went 4-1-1 last week.
There you go,
You
read
are
them off.
144, 125-5. I went 3-2-1 last week. I'm 141, 128-5. Dalton went 2-3-1 last week. He has 83, 70-2. John went 2-3-1, tied with Dalton for 85, 55-2. And Jon Sherman still holds our win record, baby.
And now don't let it go unnoticed. Now Joey is 2-0 on the week against the spread. I am 0-2. He was 3 games back coming into the week. We have 1 game separation, folks. This is getting real. The belt's in my grasp. When I feel it slipping. I feel it slipping, but I got a tight grip, baby. I got a tight grip. It ain't going nowhere. Now, what do you got to say?
You just
for you
threw
and-
me a softball pitcher. You are so lucky that the cameras are on right now because that was a goddamn watermelon coming at me.
Okay, Mike McCarthy.
Oh my god.
You even got your little Cowboys 3/4 quarter zip on. I like it. You are Mike McCarthy's son. Look at you.
I wish.
Watermelon trends.
I'd have a lot more money.
But yeah, what do you think about you and Dalton's little competition? You gonna pull it off?
I'm only a game up right now, so
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
it's
Dalton,
getting
you guys both
interesting.
had KC, then Dalton had the Eagles last night, and you had the Giants, John.
I mean, I went with Joey's philosophy was it's a division game, 7.5 points is too
do
much.
not give that to Joey.
That's this numbnuts right here.
Do not give that.
Look how that played out
Okay,
for him.
okay.
I
I've heard
spewed-
Joey preach it all season long though.
It's been the last couple weeks.
It was me all season, and I really started using it after Jason Dietz said it when he came on our show.
Yeah.
Because he said it, and then I started running with it after that, and then Joey started hopping on the train too.
It was just in those. It was in those last like 3 or 4 weeks.
AFC North football. Is
Yeah.
what, like it was.
The AFC North games is what got it. But obviously yesterday, Jags Chiefs 27-20. Chiefs move on. I mean the Jags, man, they had a chance.
Showed some fight, fumble in the red zone, killed them.
I mean that's a legit team, and the thing about it is,
Add Calvin Ridley and
yeah, that's a little scary. Now I did see Adam Schefter on Twitter. They have a shitload of unrestricted free agents.
Oh, yeah.
But they also have a shitload of money to spend.
Yep.
So there's gonna be a lot of guys coming back, and I'm gonna assume they make some pretty notable upgrades.
Yeah, I think they have like the 3rd or 4th most cap room
Yeah.
heading into next year.
Yeah, it's insane. They have
So
a
they're gonna,
lot of money to
they're
spend.
gonna keep making noise.
And now teams are going to want to go, not teams, guys are want to go there and play. They saw Trevor Lawrence play. They saw him, really push the Chiefs on the brink in the divisional round.
Yeah.
I mean, if they could just get, like, their defense didn't play awful. They obviously need some help somewhere.
Secondary help.
Secondary help. But skill position wise on offense, their
fine.
offensive line played way better than I expected.
Definitely, they're good.
They
in the
really,
trenches. Yeah.
I mean, they neutralized Chris
D-line and
Jones.
O-line both. They're great. They need a linebacker or two, and they need a heck of a lot of help. In the
They
secondary.
need like an outside because their middle linebacker
Corner.
leads the NFL in tackles. He had like 186 tackles in the regular
Yeah, yeah,
season.
yeah.
Nuts.
Well, then they got Devin Lloyd as well.
Right,
So like they literally need one outside linebacker.
They just need one more and then a corner, a safety, something like that. And Jacksonville turns into a very scary team because I think Trevor Lawrence I think the combination of Trevor Lawrence and Doug Peterson, that's a scary combination.
Well, I mean,
Absolutely.
and Peterson is definitely a player's coach.
And that guy has some nuts on him too.
Oh yeah, cojones.
Has some nuts on him.
He ain't scared. That's without a doubt.
No.
Then last night's 8-15 game, we had a division rivalry with the Giants and the
Spanking.
Eagles, and the Eagles
Spanking.
showed they are an absolute machine right now.
Absolute
Simple as that.
wagon.
Me and John were wrong. We both had the Giants. Dalton, Joey had the Eagles.
Absolute wagon. That
Yeah.
Eagles defense is suffocating.
Now let's get into the stuff that hasn't happened yet, huh?
Let's do it. Let's
So
talk
3
a little bit about
p.m.
each
today, we get the game that we wanted.
3 weeks ago.
That we didn't get. Here it is. In Bills Mafia's territory this time.
In Buffalo.
And this ain't no Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati bullshit. This is jumping through tables. This is Buffalo Wings. Wingnut is flooded. Draft
Oh, yeah.
beers, the kegs are running out.
Niagara Falls is blue and red.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. DeMar Hamlin's running out the flag, and that right there tells...
Is he?
I don't know, but I hope he is. If they're smart, they will. It's their last home game. And for that reason, I'm all over Bills Mafia today.
Oh, you're flipping, huh?
Let's do it.
You're flipping?
Which means Joey's flipping.
Well, with that being said, I'm taking the
It's
young
my Super Bowl champ. I got to.
the young cat from Ohio, Mr. Joe Shiesty, baby.
The O-line is
The
what scares
Bengals.
me there. The offensive line, the 2 injuries.
I mean,
Jonah Williams is a liability as
They're-
is, so his backup can't be much worse, but the Alex Kappa injury is big.
That is big, but he had no O-line last year.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
And
and
the
he
Bills
didn't-
aren't really a big pass rushing team. They're not. They don't have really elite pass rushers.
No,
They don't have Von Miller.
once Miller went down, suddenly they couldn't get to the quarterback.
Yeah, they don't have really elite pass rushers.
They were getting there last week. Matt Milano was doing
Well,
the
there's a
same.
big difference between
Milano's a linebacker, though.
Skylar Thompson physically being just a sackable quarterback.
True.
And Joe Burrow, who is a sneaky athletic quarterback. And
Yeah.
if the thing about it is if they do start getting pressure and Joe Burrow starts escaping the pocket, that's where the big plays come.
That's where
That's where Jamar Chase
and
turns it up and-
Higgins
yeah.
and even Boyd are gonna just.
That's when it just turns
havoc.
into man coverage and Joe just slings it. To
I
him.
don't like that it's went up to 6 points. I'd love it like Bills 3.5. If I'm being honest. But
6 is a lot.
6 is a lot for a game like this. But I think
Like that's Vegas.
it's gonna be too rowdy for Cincinnati, man. There's just gonna be too much going on. I don't think Cincinnati's gonna be able to hang tough to it.
I don't think the rowdiness is going to shake
I think
them.
Eli
they went
Apple
into-
gets toasted one time in the
Oh,
motivation.
I mean, that's a for sure.
the
thing.
momentum.
That's
is
every
just-
week.
right?
Yeah, I think they're used to that.
But they're not playing the Bills every week. That momentum is going
Think
to be
about it,
hard to get back.
Last year's AFC Championship game, 24-3 at halftime.
That's true.
They had no momentum in that game.
That's
and
true.
that was at Arrowhead.
That was at Arrowhead. Like,
They're a scary team to bet against. Don't
Yeah.
don't let me fool you. I'm not putting no full unit on this play, but
no. Over for sure in this game.
yeah, that's
over
where the full unit
for
might go.
Sure.
Yeah.
49. This is easily a score prediction. 28-24.
Let's throw some score predictions in here. Let's do that.
28,
I like
24.
that.
Who do you got in this game, John? Go with that real quick.
Is this even up for discussion? I love the Bengals money line, but I will gladly take 6 points.
Cincinnati?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Steinman going lonesome here on
I
Buffalo.
like that. I did it with Dallas Monday night. That's fine
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, you have to.
There's no stinky team in this.
Give me. 38. 38-31. Buffalo.
38-31. Buffalo. I'm going to say, this is tough.
We're talking points. We're talking points over on my end. Snow don't scare me. 4-mile-an-hour wind, I checked. Could be 9 mile an hour in the second half. Still don't scare me. These quarterbacks' arms are not going to be affected by 9 miles an hour. It's the 30 mile an hour you'd be worried about.
Yeah.
Now you're doing that overthinking shit. Go with the gut.
31-28 Bengals.
31's correct.
30.
31's correct.
But for the Bengals. Oh, that's
Yeah.
I see now. That confused me for a
So now I
second.
feel like we definitely have to put a
Exact score on this.
Bengals 31 points. Just Bengals 31 points.
Over 30 and a half.
Should we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sold.
John, what do you got for score prediction here?
30-24.
Give me 31. Just
Come
bump it
on,
up to 31. Come on, don't be that guy.
Come on.
Don't be that guy.
Help us out, please.
Over 29.5?
Over 30 and a half.
Give me that point, John. Don't be that guy.
Come on, 10-point win, John.
Or 31-24. That's a good score.
I'm going to stick with 30-24.
Oh, you are that guy.
Cincinnati winning.
Don't you dare put the money on.
Cincinnati
But
winning.
hey, Cincinnati scoring 29.5, take the over.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So you got 30-21.
30-24.
Oh, 30-24.
Yep.
30-24. 6 points. Okay, never mind. I got so confused with the spread there, and that was very confusing.
31-24 is not that hard to say. I cannot believe.
I don't disagree, but I like 30-24.
That guy.
Regardless, I'm slamming the over today in that game.
I think we
for
all are,
sure.
baby. Then. So let's go with our 6:30 game tonight. Classic NFC matchup. Cowboys at the 49ers. San Francisco favored by 4 points now. I'm on the Niners, baby. Let's go.
Niners. This is, again, suffocating defenses.
I am on the Niners. I think Mike McCarthy shows his true playoff resume as from the past today. I think last Monday was just a bad Tampa team, man.
Yep. Tampa stinks. 49ers probably the second best team in the NFC. Maybe the best defense. I don't know. The Eagles looked really fucking good yesterday.
It's 1A and 1B.
Yeah, it just decides on who you're watching that day. You're gonna think is the best defense, but yeah, Dak Prescott. Yeah, I hope he fucking sucks today. I hate that guy. I hate everything about the Dallas Cowboys. And if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, I'm just gonna assume you don't watch football. You just watch ESPN. So that's where I'm at with life.
Probably a Lakers fan too. And
Yeah,
probably a Yankees fan too. You probably say Roll Tide in the fall. And it's just
You're a mess. You like Duke. You're a Blue Devils fan.
Yeah, or if you're not Duke, you're North Carolina. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Like, we don't mess with y'all.
Exactly. All right, scores for this game. Over-under's what, 46.5 now?
I believe so, yeah.
46.5. I love the over in this game simply because the Niners are going to score a lot of points.
I'm going to get my score out there right now. It's on my head.
What is it?
You ready?
I am.
38-21.
Oh,
Whoa!
we were close. We are real close.
38-21 in both games. Oh, no. Wait. The score thing is confusing the fuck out of me. All right, 38-21.
I said 38-31 in the last game.
30. Okay, there we go. 38-21 San Francisco. I'm going to say this is where it gets tricky. 35. They're going to score 41 for San Francisco. Ooh. Think about it. You got to get Christian McCaffrey's going to have 2. Debo's going to have 1. You got Brandon Ayuk catching 1. George Kittle catching 1.
Is Kittle gonna have one?
Kittle's going to have
Are you gonna
1.
put money on it?
Nope. Kittle's going to
So
have
he's gonna have one.
41. That's too many points. I don't like that anymore. I already thought about that. That's a
lot of points.
That's a lot of touchdowns. No, that's only 5 touchdowns, 2 field goals. 41.
You're annoying.
Every starter gets a touchdown, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go. 34. 34-28, San Francisco.
Give him the Cowboys a little credit there. What do you got, John?
I got 37-20.
Whoa.
That's why when you said your score, I was like, damn.
You just want 1 point under mine. You say 38-21, bet 37-20.
Jesus, that was close. That was close,
That's funny,
close,
that's
close,
funny,
close,
funny,
close.
funny.
I think Maher misses another extra point after the 3
Dude.
or 4 last week.
I didn't take that into account when I picked my score. I should have taken fucking.
You have to take into account a missed extra point, dude.
Oh God! All right, let's get into our mortal locks for this week.
Oh, by the way, I like San Francisco -4.
Oh yeah. Oh, I figured that. Dalton's all over Dallas. You got to take San Francisco there. All right, let's get into our mortal locks this week. Stuyman, what you got?
Give me that Buffalo Cincy over, baby. I'm gonna hammer it, and hopefully it comes through for me.
49.5.
Yes.
49.5. My mortal lock is San Francisco, Dallas. Let me type this incorrectly. Dallas over 46.5. Love it, love it, love it.
John, you got the Niners cover?
I got the Niners -4. It's
yeah.
lock it
Love
in.
it. Love it, love it, love it. You guys got anything else?
Covers it for me, man.
Yep.
All right.
Let's
One
get
more
it.
thing. Miles for Mutts. If you do not watch the Pulse on Monday, one of the guys that does the Pulse, Mr. Eric Hall, is doing a fundraiser for the Seneca County Humane Society. It's called Miles for Mutts. It's a fundraiser being put on by Heart of Ohio Sports. Awala. With 100% of the proceeds being donated to the Seneca County Humane Society. It will be a 14-week-long event that will coincide with half marathon training for our very own high school football sideline reporter, Eric Hall. I find it absolutely
Insane.
psychotic.
I'm
Thank
glad
God,
he's
yeah.
willing to do it because that's.
Yeah, 13.
14 weeks of running just
I
running.
can sit around and raise money for fundraisers. I can do that. But
But
if the end all be all is running a 5K at the end, oh man.
No, that's not even a 5K.
No, it's a half marathon, bro.
Yeah,
It's
that's 13.1. That's an extra 10
5K
miles.
might even be doable. It's that.
5K is only like 3 miles.
Yeah, I could do
It's
that.
3.1. You're adding an extra 10 miles on
Yeah.
You can expect some walking in the.
You're
3
like
months.
damn near running from here to halfway point in Finley.
Yeah, dude. I'll see you tomorrow. If I'm in, I'll literally see you tomorrow.
Yeah, my ankle hurts.
Like, I've done a 5K running for like the 8 months before that, and like
Yeah.
I was freaking exhausted afterwards. I couldn't imagine
props
running
to
another
you,
10.
Eric, for real, man.
Yep. But go follow his Facebook page, Miles for Mutts.
Yeah, man.
He's doing donations, giveaways.
We're gonna do a jersey giveaway for sure involved with that.
Yep, and all this is going to the Seneca County Humane Society. So make sure you go check in with that. He's going to be going live, stuff like that, talking on his runs and stuff like. I almost had fights because we've been talking about UFC. Talking about it on his runs and doing just a really good thing, obviously, for the Seneca County Humane Society. Yeah. So shout out to Eric. Want to show him some love because he does a lot of stuff for Heart of Ohio Sports
Yeah,
behind
man.
the
Start
scenes.
the year
so
off right. Do a good deed.
bingo. And plus, it's absolutely psychotic. Somebody's willing to run 13 miles and
Yeah,
not
so
get
go support him.
and not get paid. So that's just where I'm at with that. But besides that, guys, make sure you go follow us on Instagram at the over.underpod, our Facebook page, over/underpodcast, our Twitter at the over_underpod. Go to we have another Facebook page too that I think is posted on our Facebook page, right?
It's a group. It's a Facebook
Yeah.
group. Just a picks and plays group, man. Post your bad beats and your winning slips in there. You know, we don't got to flood everyone that doesn't really care so much about all of our picks. Some people want to know all of them, and some people are like, just post the good stuff, you know?
Right.
So
Just see some winners. Some
way to
losers.
find a happy medium and get the
Yeah.
real
You can vent
betting
to-
heads in there.
Yep, vent to other gamblers and stuff like that. So it's good for that. And also, like we said earlier, go check out the GoFundMe for Mr. Corey Banks. It is well deserved and
Yes.
well needed for a family that's in a time of some pain and trouble. So please go do that. Make sure you like, follow, share, comment, do everything you can on this video. Go follow Heart of Ohio Sports on YouTube. Go follow Heart of Ohio Sports on Spotify. That way you can get all the wonderful podcasts, broadcasts brought to you on this wonderful network. So with that being said, you guys got anything else?
That does it, man.
I think we're good.
Greg, you got anything else?
Nope. Just Nate said, don't forget about mentioning Instagram.
Oh, Heart of Ohio Sports Instagram.
Yep, there we go.
At Heart of Ohio Sports on Instagram.
Oh, good show today, guys.
Thank you. That being said, we will see you guys Wednesday night for our Wednesday show.
And if you follow us on social media, we might have a little watch party later on today. So stay tuned
We
for
might
that.
flick on the laptops and watch some football and talk shit to each other.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we will see you guys Wednesday night talking about the championship round in football. Who's going to the Super Bowl? Peace out, you guys. Big hugs.
Win some money.
Big hugs, Tiny